Hello, my name is Dmitry and welcome to the DP Labs channel. Today we're going to visit the Zarevskaya General Education School in the Domodedovo district. You've already seen this school in my videos when we were upgrading the computer lab. A lot has changed since then. In addition to the computer lab, we've set up and installed two 3D printers here, a laser cutter, and various smaller equipment for work, for studying Arduino, assembling quadcopters, and so on. Why this particular school? This school is located in the Domodedovo district. The district covers a very large area of students. About 1,500 students study here. Children from neighboring villages and settlements regularly attend this school. I decided to help support this school because I truly believe that our country genuinely needs fresh, innovative engineering talent. And getting kids interested and engaged at this young age is actually very important for their development. The children, in particular, respond very well to this approach. They have, let's say, very bright and curious minds that are eager to learn. Now, let's go and see together what exciting projects the children have worked on and created during this year. Good afternoon. My name is Evgeny Alexandrovich Gusya, and I am a technology teacher at MAO Zarevskaya School. We are in the Technical Creativity Center, next to our team of students who are currently working on their 3D models. Thanks to Dmitry Pavlovich, our school now has a Technical Creativity Center. He gave us two 3D printers, components for various kinds of crafts, computers for programming and assembling different projects, and of course, a laser. So, we wanted to get a lathe and a milling machine for this room. We need to determine where to put them. Yes, and we want to put them right here.
If they're not too big, we could...
No, well, maybe just take... Oh, what do you mean by that? There's an option to get a Chinese jet, but I don't like it. Or we could get a TV3 in good condition. That's the one they used to use in schools. It's more reliable. What I don't like about jets is I had one. They're really made out of plasticine. They wear out quickly. And some kind of milling machine, well, somehow put a milling machine here, this one. Lathe. Hello, gentlemen.
I have something in my possession, something that belongs to me, something that I can call my own. It is something that I hold, something that I keep, and something that I have with me right now. This is what I have.
My name is Dmitry. Meet Dmitry Pavlovich. These are our wonderful children who are actively involved in the field of technology. This team of 3 people is engaged in 3D modeling. Valera, let's say, he creates animations in 3D modeling. Orlov carefully makes our own 3D models, and Herman renders everything. The 9th graders who are working now will go to the OG exam tomorrow, but today they came to see you and show their work. So, Mikhail, who is our programmer, he writes programs in Python, and for Arduino he works with all of that. Today he will show his program. Nikita, who is with us, has become good friends with the laser. He works with 3D models, fundamental ones, in Compass, following blueprints. Stepan, who assembles things, is like our engineer. He solders, sets things up, and he built a quadcopter from scratch. And Misha, he is also a programmer. He will tell you about his encryption program. Wow. There was something I didn't manage to bring you. That's the engine. It's powerful, a brushed motor. I got it for the prosthesis. I think it'll come in handy. And here's something else. This is a lift for an airsoft gun. Yeah. It may be useful, or maybe not. We even assembled an airsoft gun. This is with linseed oil. This is a board. I know which one it is. For the second copter. Stepan next year. And this, I don't know, is it a converter? Did you order it? No? Well, it might come in handy. Yeah, probably not me. Well, all right. To convert something or other. Thank you very much. So, has it flown yet? Yes. It flew yesterday and today. I hope it doesn't crash today. But we can launch it and try it out, of course, at any time. By the way, does it have ArduPilot or what? ArduPilot. Starting this year, for example, schools can already participate in quadcopter races. That's very interesting. And so I'd like to use your boards, the ones you actually brought, to make a racing quadcopter. And this one we made with your motors, which you also generously gave us as a gift. That is, so it could carry at least some payload. So it would be large. Well, it's actually quite large for both filming and regular cargo transport. Alexander Nikolaevich and I had a previous project, just the 2 of us working together. We were interested in the power of the 23900 printers that you installed Ender. We were interested in testing how well it could potentially make a drone. And we made a small version of the airplane. Well, I can give you a part from it. It just crashed. The battery was smaller, it didn't have enough battery charge, and it fell and was damaged. But why? It did fly. So it actually works. Everything is great, really wonderful. By the way, how are the printers? Nothing? That's what I'm saying. Why? They can even make an airplane. The printers are fine. This one is made entirely on it. Well, of course, I've already changed mine. I put in a patch PLA. We'll show the manipulator made on a 3D printer as well. We use the laser for the manipulator in our design. However, plywood simply cannot handle all the sharp turns and frequent breaks quickly. No, but look, if you already have ready-made 3D models, for example, I have a metalworking shop here in Zitnevo, you can cut out the same things from aluminum. You just give them the models, and if there's free time, Roman Sergeyevich won't say no. There are lots of scraps. He'll whip it up for you out of aluminum. It takes 3 seconds. That's it, it twists. Of course, just model it on plywood, hand over the models, and that's it. He'll cut them out for you within a week. I've got plenty there. And
today you'll see how they work in action. Either this Ubuntu has stopped receiving support from the apt-get repositories, or there's some issue with the site itself. It's gone. It's not there anymore. It's either been turned off or they just removed it.
Is there no alternative?
There is no alternative. Because it's Linux. No.
You just need to use a different Linux for some reason. That's strange.
Yeah.
No. It's just that the Linux there is very old. It's no longer supported.
I've got everything set up there. My whole street is ready. No?
When you have time, seriously, reinstall it. It's not hard. Just stick in the flash drive and that's it. Off you go.
Install Windows, put it on.
I didn't really manage to show off this time. Oh well, I guess.
He will briefly show his encryption program.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Please just tell us what it does, how it works.
The user first launches the program, and this window with the password entry appears. After the user successfully enters the correct password, a second window will open on the screen. Next, the user is prompted to select either the encryption option or the decryption option, and then enters a key, which can be any key of their choosing for the encryption process. They then enter the text they wish to process, click the execute button, and the encrypted text will appear directly in front of them on the display. Next, they can delete. For example, the interface adds separate buttons here. They can delete this text, copy the resulting text to the clipboard, or paste text from the clipboard here. Accordingly, decryption works exactly the same way if the correct key is entered. They can also save the result as a TXT file on their computer.
For a certain period of time, we actually had a problem where there was no power left.
Yes, of course, absolutely, definitely, without a doubt. At first I was told to do some trimming. Now it seems to be more or less okay. Yes, of course, there are still problems, but it works, and that's already good. But
the way it works is, it doesn't have encoders, it operates via step data, meaning it doesn't have feedback. How do servo motors work? Is it just sending steps, or is there the concept of these servo motors with encoders? So
These servo motors, they're actually installed inside. They
have data from 2 sticks and also from the buttons, and they change the data to something else each time, and if it matches, then it doesn't change. And that's exactly where the problem comes in, because it almost always changes them. They can overheat, but since this is basically just a project, it is not a significant issue at the moment.
I see. And you can unscrew it to a certain angle, right? Yes.
Well, yes, you need to test it first, but if everything seems to work out once, then everything seems to be...
No, you can make pure hydrogen with a proton-permeable membrane, but it's expensive, and the way they use it for muscles, for me, it's a wild perversion. Gazbrana?
It's either water or maybe, I don't remember, there was some other mixture there. No.
They make gas brand. No, they take soda. Yes, they add soda to it to make it conductive. If you add salt, you will get more chlorine. It is released. And chlorine mixed with hydrogen, that's some kind of funny stuff.
And as you can see,
It can even go off with a very highly explosive mixture, and sometimes even a bright light can actually set it off. And as a result of its decomposition, you will get hydrochloric acid as a product. And it was printed right here on the label, wasn't it?
It's also modular, by the way. He made it modular. So you can actually do that with it? I think you did it yourself?
We managed to successfully reprint it from regular PLA. However, decomposition started and we became a bit too concerned to use it in that condition.
Is this your motor by any chance? Just to confirm, could you please let me know?
Yes, I remember. This belongs to us, and it is something that we can truly call our own, representing what is ours.
My very first experience with a quadcopter. Well,
That's cool. It even has a working gyroscope.
yeah, and actually an accelerometer.
We open the AdWorks app on our computer, then import the image we want to use into the program. After that, we click the open button to load the image into the workspace. Next, we adjust the size of the image to fit our needs. First, we set the width. It should be 5 centimeters wide, and the height should be exactly 60 millimeters. We move it to the laser point. We set up the engraving. We combined engraving and cutting. The size of the object in question. That works well for us. We simply press start, and then, after a brief moment, it starts cutting. It's starting to smoke.
So, well, let me think for a moment.
This is what we ended up with. A local little logo. This
This is for you and your team. Thank you.
Look, he actually made a 3-dimensional one, which is really impressive and must have taken a lot of creativity and effort. That is so cool. I really appreciate the detail and thought you put into making this. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Hey, this is thick plywood. Nice. Thank you. Shall we launch it right now, perhaps, if you are ready?
Yeah, in a moment. Outside.
So, we really don't want to hit anyone at all, so please be careful. Good luck, my dear plastic friend. You're going to need it. By the way, did you know that? Well, did you know that? Did his contact actually come off or not? It really does look like it, to be honest, from what I can see.
The contact unexpectedly came loose.
Well,
All right. You know, we'll check it next time.
It did fly, certainly.
We believe you.
Keep an eye on it, Sasha.
I think I should organize a tour for the young people once I finish with the design bureau. I think everyone would be interested. I'd be glad too.
All right, well, let me just think.
And if you need any more metal cut, just let me know. I'll cut everything right on the machines, finish it all up. I'll also see what else I have for quadcopters. All right, that's it. Thank you all. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share. All the best, goodbye.